Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Sore Feet Adventurers. We last left off, our party had just got done finding a bunch of skeletons, and now I just walked into a crypt and found a castle inside a mountain. You guys examined a skeleton of a dragon and just received a riddle and ominous message from a statue. What are you doing now?
I'm going to read that plaque. Get closer.
I'm going to lean up against one of my crabs.
Yeah, I'm going to read the plaque.
In hopes of comfort.
What was it? What'd you say?
I'm going to lean up against one of my crabs in hopes of comfort.
You're just like basically going to hug one of your crabs?
No, lean.
Okay.
How long does that spell last?
It should be
An hour.
30 minutes more.
Yes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So are you like just going to sit on it or are you just
No,
going to
I'm
lean
just
on
going to
it?
lean on it.
Okay. You all see, those who are close to Saoirse see Saoirse.
Oh, that's cool.
Saoirse's kind of leaning on the crab.
Kind of like staring up at the skeleton, the massive dragon skeleton, right?
Yeah. To your
in
left.
fear.
Alright, so who's...
Go over to Saoirse.
Okay.
Just stand close.
Okay. Belle, are you just going to stay in the center area?
Still watching the tunnel.
Okay. So who's going over to... Because near you went and... I think, did you walk towards the statue?
I went back towards Belle after the riddles.
Okay.
And so I am pacing back and forth.
Alright, so who is going towards the statue? So Sora and Okri. Alright. You walk closer in the dark. You do get closer and you as you get closer, you do see it is a statue of a woman, and it's going to be kind of in a long dress gown, and it looks like her arms are in her hands. She has a cup in one hand, and the other she is holding a book.
Does this look like is there any religious symbols at all? Like
Memorable history on this figure?
You can.
Oh, guidance you. I'm gonna give you advantage.
You can also read the plaque below. But...
I'll read the plaque. Let's read the plaque.
All right.
Yeah, I'll read that first.
All right, as you walk up, the plaque does look very old. It's like it's been there for a while, but it's while tarnished, it's still in good condition. And
Is it legible?
I'll use prestidigitation to clean the plaque up to see if we can read it.
Okay. Do any of you speak Elvish?
I don't.
No.
Sir Bell, we need your assistance.
Well, wait. I was like, not quite yet. I cast comprehend languages with my comprehending languages ring.
Okay.
Don't you have a cast time with that, or no?
It's me.
It's a ring.
No? Okay.
As you're looking at this, you find out it says Lady Nefertina ein Rashtonen.
I'm going to roll history now.
All right.
While deep in thought, I'll give you a guidance and see and try to say like, if you're saying a name, I'll be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah. You get a 4 to the roll.
That's good.
Yeah.
27 plus 4.
31.
Wow.
31. You know this is one of the former High King Faust's companions. One of his legendary companions who traveled around the kingdom and helped make Uthrincia what it is now.
Would I know what context the word companion was used in?
Yes, you would know this is one of the famous companions. They were called. This would be 130 years ago they started their quest and made Uthrincia what it is.
But is it companion as in just fight together, or is there also
As you are all companions in a group, these were the High King's companions.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to call Belle over now that I have the information I can gloat about.
All right, Belle, you get a call, or you send
Belle, there's something here in Elvish.
Here, you just watch the tunnel. And then he just goes over. Belle!
As you walk towards you, Sora and Oki, you see Belle kind of come towards you.
And I say, this is talking about the great companion who used to travel with Lord Faust, High King Faust. Do you know anything about that? I bet you might have been around too.
How many years ago was that?
Before you were born.
Oh yeah, you're 130.
Yeah, I'm 170.
You do know you have definitely heard tales of them. Of the companions.
I just thought it was an Elvish, so maybe. Yeah.
Just not quite getting over the racist bits there.
It's not racist. It's an Elvish, so therefore you might have heard something of this great important figure.
I have heard of the companions of Lord Faust, but I was not alive for that.
Right. Neither was I. Well, possibly the statue depicts...
With your also, I'm going to say with your knowledge,
Okay.
with your knowledge roll 31, you do know the nicknames she was given was Grim Tina and the Wizard Grim.
Have you heard of the Wizard Grim?
Does that nickname sound familiar?
You've heard of the legends of the dark wizard companion of
You mentioned the other one.
King Faust.
So,
And Grim Tina.
so since we helped out and figured this out, do I know this as well because I helped them with
You have heard tales. You've heard tales of a grim knight who traveled with the.
question with the grim part? Is it speculate anything like necromancy of sort?
They would just said a dark figure traveled. More of the tales you've heard that you've all kind of heard was there was a dark knight or like wizard figure who traveled with the High King,
Okay.
and they often was depicted as having power over death.
All right. So
How do you like the dead?
okay, in this world, is it like kind of like is there like undead tools that like is there like sanctions of this? Like I don't know.
That allow undead?
Yeah, allow undead.
Depends on which temple you're talking to.
So I would speak up and say, now, I generally don't have problems with the undead.
As long as they're controlled and
My
not
culture, we believe that once you die, and if you are of great importance, Doomothoin shall resurrect you, and you shall be a messenger of a god. But technically, you will be undead.
As long as the soul, they don't have access to the soul, and they're just using it for manual labor, I'm fine with it.
Right. I don't think we should tell the druid.
I agree.
Right. Right? I give a thumbs up to Bill.
I
He
say
kind of just nods slightly.
Okay.
We should probably do ascending to the other ones.
Okay. So, switch over to sending,
All right.
and,
You doing like a group chat or?
Group check
yeah.
except for Saoirse.
I was just gonna do us three.
Oh, you us. Oh, us.
You know, the boys.
Yeah.
The boys.
Saturdays are for the boys.
So
Anyway,
Out of game. What day is today?
Saturday.
No.
It is out of game. You asked that.
Fuck. Never mind.
all right. So who's using the sending on first? Of you three.
I'm gonna send it to Bell and say, well, it seems that we might be. I look over to the castle, dealing with the remnants of the undead of what this one used. There might be tomes that give us knowledge if we have the key. I think it was called a Dragon's Eye.
yes.
And I'm going to look up to the skeletal remains of the Dracolich.
All the way across the room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have dark vision. Do I see
How far can you see?
60 feet and then dim feet? But basically, I'm seeing, is there any orbs, like shapes? Or is it just sunken sockets? in the skull.
This distance, you can't really tell from this distance. You know, you'd have to get closer to look at the kind of the head kind of goes up is in a stalactite, but it's a little higher than the rest. So you'd have to get closer to look.
Sora, take out a bolt, snap
Oh, I
off
see.
the end, cast light on this.
Doop.
And
All right, as you pull it out, you do see sword goes in.
I put it into my crossbow and I shoot it across.
Wait, before you do that,
Okay.
maybe what if you shoot the eye by accident and destroy it?
Well, I'm not shooting. I'm shooting it off a ways.
So
But
as
you
I
don't know
see-
what you're shooting at, technically.
That stalagmite out there.
As I see this happening, I'm gonna message them. What are you guys doing?
How about we
As you
ask
look
the hero
across,
to
you
fly
do
up
see
there?
a kind of a bright light. Boom, and you
I
see it
don't
goes
want
in a-
anyone going next to that thing. It might be
he's holding it.
cursed.
That is true, but how about this? Let's see.
Oh,
Wait,
what if?
do I know about your hand?
The mage hand?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
No.
used it in front of you. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I take out a pouch and put some soft stuff into it and tie it onto the end?
You guys ignoring my message?
It's like you just see swords like 1 second.
If it does hit something, it shouldn't alarm anything.
Alright. Fair enough.
So I'm going to take out one of my pouches, and I'm going to take some bandages from my healer's kit.
While he's doing
and stuff it into it, and then tie it onto the front of the.
While he's doing that, I will use sending to talk to Nahiri and Ibalsa. Do any of you know about one of the great heroes called Grim Tina?
DM.
You can roll history.
Can I have advantage? I'm sure there'd be plays and stuff about her.
Yeah.
What'd you roll? Is that a
2.
2? You want to use inspiration, you can.
Fine.
Can I have advantage since I'm a book nerd?
Yeah.
Nope.
Can you use
That's
your
much
background though?
That's a good question.
What is your back?
Sage.
I got a 21.
We'll give you advantage.
Ah,
You had 21?
Yeah, I got a 21.
You have heard of Grimtina. In the tales you've heard,
First.
they're often depicted in what plays you've seen them. They're often depicted as a dark individual, often heavily cloaked or wearing like dark armor. And besides that, you really don't know too much about them, but you just know that in the plays with the role, that they were a companion of the High King, and they were very powerful. Often depicted with the power over death.
I relay that to Sora.
I rolled a 22.
22.
Same thing.
Pretty much same thing. You do know there's a whole bunch of basically would be like commoners speak of necromancy, but
Wait, that she cast up necromancy, or?
that this individual has power over death, and they often say they were a necromancer.
Oh.
Rumor has it.
They also I'm gonna say with both ears, you've also heard that when they're traveling, this person has never been basically said the sun never shone when they traveled.
would I've known that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was always dark wherever they went.
I say, and I also say, let's not let if you do know, please do not let the druid know.
Why?
Messaging back.
I'm gonna pipe in and say, did you see how scared she was of rumors of ghosts?
That's fair.
I don't really think she likes the whole undead thing.
I don't blame her.
Me being with a circle that usually comes to Faithwood, I would know that druids don't like the undead mostly, right?
You would know they're doomed for more of the natural world, and they do have a dislike for undead, but if it's a cleric of death, they will let them do their rites. As they do see parts of death as a natural cause.
Okay.
So everything must die. They have to accept the natural courses.
Then on the sending stone, I'll be asked, is that statue over there, is that her?
Yes.
So as I get this ready, I ask you to transfer the light and cast it over onto the sack.
Boop.
And
What is Opry doing?
I load it up.
What's the range of the crossbow?
Is it heavy?
That crossbow like 160.
We'll find out.
Crossbow can go up to 600 feet.
Depends on which crossbow it
Yeah,
is.
that's what I'm saying. Is it
That's
heavy?
true.
320.
That normal? That's not long range, just normal?
80 is normal range, 320. But the thing is, I'm not trying to hit a specific target.
He's just trying to cast light on
Just
this.
Trying to shoot in a different direction?
Yeah.
Yes, away from the.
I'm literally
What's the
right
area
next
of
to them.
effective light? That's 30 feet, I think it was?
Light. Yeah, it's 30
You're
feet.
not right between.
30 feet of light?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
How far am I from the dragon? Skeleton?
Since you're in the kind of middle area, you're good 80 feet away from it.
80 feet? Oh.
I'll cast sending to Nahiri and say, do you see the eye by any chance? On the dragon. Any eyes on the dragon?
Too far. I message back. I'm too far at the moment. I can get a little bit closer. I will scoot over.
Are you gonna,
Yes, sir.
as you send that, are you going to shoot the crossbow?
No, I'm going to ask Sora to spot me.
What?
I don't know how to help someone spot someone like
There's
just like
no wind. Just
Basically,
No wind.
I want this as steady as possible.
Okay.
So I get down on one knee
kneel down and be the table.
and I fire it like a mortar for those who have an idea of what that would look like.
Okay, so you just kind of kneel down. You're just like, he wants you to basically go behind him, Sora, and kind of look to see
okay,
if he's
yeah.
aiming right.
All right.
You should try to shoot as close as you can to the head of the
Not as close, no, but basically so the light can...
It is 20 feet for light.
20 feet?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then dim light additional?
Yeah, 20. So
Okay.
40 technically.
So that wouldn't really matter for my dark vision then if I can see it. So basically 40 feet away.
Try to shoot it from 40 feet away.
So it veers away from it, but the light catches the skull.
Okay. Yeah, you can launch.
Okay, so I do.
All right, you do shoot. Who is staring at this? You all see kind of a lighted bolt just kind of shoot across the.
Well, I was going towards
Cavern.
it looking, so.
Okay, you do see it kind of fly over you as you start walking. Who is watching this glowing projectile go across the room?
Yeah.
I think they're closer to it.
All right, you're all free to roll, or you can use your passive for
I'll use my...
your perception.
I'm watching. I'll
Why
roll.
not? Yeah, I'll use my passes.
What's my passive?
21.
15.
21,
16.
16. 16 your passive, or did you roll 16?
16 is passive.
Oh.
You don't bother rolling it up.
Total. I kind of like reach
20?
and like, nah.
Total.
13. It kind of goes too quick for you. You both kind of catch it, but everyone else, you kind of see a quick glint, like a light of something is in the skull, like kind of the eye socket of that, the head of this dragon.
I'm gonna get on the line and ask Sersha. You have the best eyes here. Did you catch anything that we might not have?
I saw a glint in the, out again, the skull, right?
In the socket of the
In the
dragon skull.
socket.
I as well, but anything else did you catch?
Was that it? Just a glint is all I saw?
You just saw a glint. It looked like it might have been a little tarnish. Like it's going to be hidden, but you did see a glint.
That's all I could see from where I'm sitting.
That may be the key. And I stop using the sending stone, and I basically say that to everyone else that's around me. I believe the dragon's eye, or gem, whatever it may be, could still be in that skull.
Yeah.
It might be a job for... kind of look away to Nahiri.
Who's-
The sneaky one. They don't have to go up and get it. We might be able to loosen it and have someone catch it below. And he takes out a pole that is 1 foot long, and he presses a button on it, and it suddenly expands to 10 feet.
No, you all see him as he pulls this out and makes this pole just extend.
Less dangerous, the best option.
Yes.
So, what now?
Are you walking up to like the rest of the group as you're walking towards the middle of the
I'm with these two.
You're with Sora and Balsa
Yeah.
still?
No,
Or
we're
no,
not
sorry,
there.
Balsa.
The
Sora and Belle.
boys. The boys.
You're
Okay.
now a boy band. Congrats.
If anyone has a better idea, you should probably think of that. But for now, let's regroup. And I click it again, and it turns back to normal.
Okay. You'll go kind of click it, comes back small and just put it back in your bag.
On my hip.
Okay, yep. Alright. Belle, Okri, and Sora, you all walk back to the rest of the group.
I'm
And
still
then-
in the middle.
Are you not walking towards the skeleton, or?
Oh, I was getting close to the skeleton, yeah.
Okay.
But
So yeah, you as they walk to the group, you started walking towards the.
I was, yeah.
I would cast it, and it was like, let's regroup.
I thought you wanted me to. Oh, okay. And she'll walk back.
Okay. You turn around, you walk back to groups. You're all in the middle of the cavern, kind of watching behind you.
Sora's gonna send a message to Okri. Since we're following the rule of no more secrets, should we tell Saoirse?
All right.
But
Alright.
gently.
Sends a message to Nahiri.
Oh
Nahiri. I'm not very good at these things. I apologize, but can you relay the message of Grimtina to Saoirse?
And you hear one message back. Yeah, that's not a problem, I guess.
And then you suddenly hear Okri's voice in your head. Mind you, druids do not like undead. Saoirse seems to be quite the fright from them. We need them here, not running away. Undead can be scary.
Okri, with your knowledge also from with your role and your dwarven background, being a dwarf, the dwarves often have said in their tales that Grimtina has often destroyed undead.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
So
very...
you would know that.
And then I would add to that, something you can add is Grimtina fervently destroyed undead. So if you add that, it's like adding sugar to something bitter.
So I'm messaging to Okri and to Okri being like, okay, so Grimtina was a practitioner of necromancy, but also killed the undead. And you want me to explain this to Saoirse?
Aye.
Are we just all like kind of gathered in the circle?
Yeah, pretty
in the
much.
middle? Belle's
So
just kind of.
walking.
No, I'm standing beside Saoirse.
Yeah.
I'm giving her some comfort.
Is she trembling?
I know, but if we've already gathered and we're just like standing there,
I'm as far away from
that what we're
from
doing?
the.
It's a silent circle of everyone just pretty much grabbing stones and messing.
Belle's just kind of clear his throat really loudly.
Right, the plan. First,
We're getting the hell out of here, right?
I
we're going to
point
take
up
a
at that, like,
small break. Saoirse, Nahiri, I believe, had a small story to tell you to calm your nerves.
Can we?
Mary
please-
flips you off behind her. Just like, you don't see it.
I turn
I'm
back.
behind you.
I turn back just in time.
My hands are
No?
down.
But
It's
like,
literally like a quick flip off.
shut up! Well, I know I don't see it because you immediately put it like. No.
You want to turn around and look around you? A little stealth.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Stealth or with a sleight of
mechanics.
hand?
It would be
Sleight of hand.
fun-
I'll
it would
do
be
some
fun.
sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
It's like.
Yeah, just
What's
like-
18 plus 18?
A lot.
You actually beat her
That's
passive?
Passive.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you so could you say that you do seem to hear you give you the finger, kind of say that, and then
And I like.
so you look behind. So
Like
you
a
look
great
behind you and you
shit-eating
see a
grin.
hand go down. Is look like kind of a hand go behind
Yeah, she
them.
just
Nahiri's
flips her
throwing her hair back.
Wait, can we please leave first? I don't like this place.
We have to stay here for only a short while longer. It depends on certain situations, but Nahiri has to say something to you.
With your uneasiness, like you do notice the crabs kind of go around you more, look like in a protective formation.
I kind of ease up a little bit, but I'm still tense.
Okay.
I pat the crab.
I have to know, what does the crab do? Does it do nothing?
The crab?
Yeah.
You tell what to do, so.
Yeah. You know, they basically just look like they're just protecting you and kind of.
I let it do its thing.
Okay.
Okay. But first off, I message Okri. Why'd you pick the one person who can't tell or can't talk? Why?
And then I say, I didn't come up with that idea.
Sora, why'd you pick me?
You're good.
I understand that. I notice every one of you just.
I'm just glaring at those
Who's
two.
using their sending?
I am.
I'll just say in common. I'm just like, you're best at this.
Out loud, I'm literally saying, Eve is a better talker than I.
We're giving you a chance to do something great.
Evolsa's looking confused between everyone.
This is not great!
All right, I'm gonna.
Fine. I'm gonna grab Saoirse. Saoirse, come
Yes.
here. And I'm just gonna
Yeah.
pull her aside real quick.
Crabs,
I knew she could be.
crabs to me.
As I'm walking away, I'm flipping you guys both off.
What did I do?
As you're getting pulled, like kind of, you see the arm wrap around your shoulder, kind of being pulled away from the group. The crabs are kind of following you.
Yeah.
While she's going away, I'll send a message saying that I thank you. I'll get you some books next time.
And you hear my voice, thank you, I'll get you some wine.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh, not our problem, Sora.
Y'all suck.
Do you say that out loud, or are you saying that out loud?
Said so.
Okay.
I'm guessing you
With
also
those
have
ears, no thank you.
All right. So, you pull
Okay.
Saoirse a little away from the group. Are you?
Okay. So, Saoirse, I know you are probably terrified of ghosts.
Nods vigorously. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm going to kind of like put my arm and like wing around you comfortably. And just kind of like rub your arm, just signs of comfort, trying to calm you down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then very calmly, I'm going to say, okay, so we figured out the statue there is, what was her name again?
Grimtina.
Grimtina. Okay,
That's one of the
Grimtina.
names she was called.
Do I know that? Do I know that?
Roll history.
7 plus...
I don't.
7.
What'd you roll?
7.
Just 7.
Just 7? Wow.
Just 7.
You have heard of Grimtina. It sounds like one of the folk tales you've heard of from the land that was quite famous. You've heard it even with all the villages you've gone to. You don't know the whole backstory of it, but you do know they were a important figure in the tales.
My brow furrows at the name.
Okay, so I'm essentially, just so I'm not role-playing all of this, so we don't take too long here,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you essentially that the statue is of Grimtina. She did hunt or kill? Just kill undead.
Destroy.
You were told by Oakley that he knows that that dwarves know that she was fought against undead.
Okay, so she did fight undead. There were slight rumors that she may have partitioned in necromancy, which isn't always bad. How much would Thurston know about necromancy?
How much would I know? I think I
No,
know.
you know it is unnatural, and all of your circle is known to hate any practitioners of it, unless it's possible clerics of undead god. You do respect their god. You kind of just frown upon it, because you feel it's unnatural magic.
Doesn't go with the old faith.
Yeah, doesn't go with the natural world.
Okay.
So you were taught from your little that to hate anyone who tries to use the power of death.
Okay.
Yeah, so essentially that's what I'm telling you is, it's Grimtina. She did fight undead, but there was also base rumors that she may have been a practitioner. What else did Oakley want me to tell her? Was that it? Actually, I'll just message Oakley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, being like, Oakley,
You do
what
know
else?
she was one. This person was a companion.
Yeah.
They traveled along High King Faust and fought evil undead. Make sure you say that.
Yeah, that's essentially what I tell you.
Okay. I guess I'm more confused. This is like her whole demeanor. She's confused as to okay, it's good that she fights undead, but also maybe supported undead rituals. So
You would know with the thoughts that there are clerics who can kind of control dead. They can call upon the dead to talk. You do know you'd respect them because they have deities, but
okay, so it's just basically what you said all over again.
Yeah.
So
Calling upon the dead's something else, though.
okay,
That's the necromancy.
So
That's a
you would
cleric
know.
spell.
It's up to how you would feel. You were told that they are bad, but there are clerics who use the power. So it's up to how you would ultimately feel.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
while you're quiet, Nahiri would just be like, the guys are concerned about offending you or terrifying you off. They want to make sure that
That's just
you
a
stay
horror
calm. I personally don't know what the plan is. We don't know if that statue is the one speaking is Grimtina, but I would prefer we just leave her. I'm just gonna whisper this before we just leave, honestly. But they wanted to make sure you're okay first.
I'm really not, but thanks for reassuring me that about telling. I don't want to be here.
You and me both. And then I'm gonna lead you back to the others.
Crabs kind of go around you.
While they're having their conversation, they're far. I guess they're far out a little bit.
They
right?
walk like 10,
Towards the-
15 feet
yeah.
away. They're not.
I'll use sending to both Bell and you've also tell him the situation.
You get a nod back from Ebalsa.
You also get a nod from Belle.
All right.
All right,
And
you get-
when you come back, Oakry has a rod in his hand, outstretched in a manner to give to you.
So she still has her arm around Thersha.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
So when you walk back to the group, you do see that Oak Ridge walking by. He pulls out a rod and kind of clicks it, extends, and he passes it to you, kind of the ends. Over
She's
to
not
you.
grabbing it. What is it?
It's part of the plot.
What plan?
We have to get the dragon's eye.
You want to free that thing?
Not free. You mad?
Why are we getting the eye then? Just leave it. We need to get out
We
of
need
here.
the eye for the knowledge.
We We don't know
This
what's...
knowledge may help us and may help Fost.
To get the knowledge, you have to free the thing. We don't know if it's a Draco Lich. We don't even know if it's Grimtina. We don't know what the hell this is. We need to get out of here.
But
And I'm going to cast Sending to Sora. Did no one tell her it's a Draco Lich?
No.
I told you guys it was
No.
your Draco Lich.
they didn't say...
I know that. But
I
only,
say, I don't know.
I told everyone it was Draco
Oh,
Lich.
yeah, she does know.
Seriously.
I already told Search already know. I told everyone it was a Draco Lich.
right.
Oh, never mind that.
Well, I believe
Yeah.
that if we take the eye out, we can get into that castle.
I say... This can also be the lead of these undead coming and attacked Dustsire.
Wasn't there something about knocking?
We had to get the eye and then knock on one of the doors.
Use knock or
underground.
dispel to unlock the door to free me.
So, why do we need the eye?
It's part of the...
The eye is to free them. To open the door, it was to knock or use dispel.
You can roll history if you want to remember it.
No, I have it written down.
Did you write it down?
Yes, as Lily, knock or use dispel to open door. Use dragon's eye to free me, and my knowledge is yours.
Okay, there you go.
The one time I take notes.
And if this is the great...
Can I have this roll for later then?
Or is it?
I got an 18.
Gosh. That's cheating.
I don't blame you.
I look over to
No.
I wasn't being serious.
I look over to Nahiri and Search and I say, "This is a very important thing we must do. If the great hero is here, she could definitely help us on our cause. And if
For the mission.
Shouldn't
What?
we get reinforcements at least?
How do we even know it's her?
that's another reason is if it's someone using just a necromancer, maybe that lady in black,
The Dark Lady.
the dark lady, then who knows? There might even be more survivors out there. The longer we wait, they might be all dead. But if one person's there, we gotta save them. We gotta save them. Sorry, voice.
Well, I would like to get the crystal or stone or gem, whatever it is, but I don't have wings. And I flatly look off into the distance.
I flex my wings.
He also really sarcastically just goes, tragic.
Damn.
Anyway.
But if you poke the gem out of the eye with a rod that extends, you might not have to physically interact with it and be harmed. One of us could be underneath, ready to catch it.
So you guys get harmed instead?
I have a big shield. Something falls on me, I lay underneath my shield.
The risk.
Turtle Man?
I suppose.
I just worry that someone else might come and find this and do evil with it.
Nahiri, if you won't do it, I will.
No, it's fine. I don't want anyone to touch it. I got Mage Hand. I'll cast freaking Mage Hand.
Oh, well, then I'll keep my rod.
Yeah, I'm not risking anyone getting cursed. I will. I'll go fly up to it, and I'm okay. So I'm just
Probably
gonna.
be sneaky.
Why?
You said this was a Draco Lich.
You shot a light thing,
Yes,
and we
but
are
who's
down
to
to
say that
talking.
that thing is not a living creature? That bolt that I shot. Maybe it can only sense living creatures. Well, I'm just being superstitious. But if you ask me, I think it's safer. Always err on the side of caution, right?
She just kind of shrugs.
You can head over to the.
Yeah. No, I was thinking.
I'm gonna walk closer to the Draco Lich. Oh man, I wish I could
The
fly.
dragon skeleton?
Yeah. How tall from ground level to where the head is? How far is that?
Okay, did you lead the group and we'll see Sora kind of walking away towards the skeleton? As you kind of get closer, you can kind of tell it's a good almost 30 feet up.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
stumble up next to him and put my hands on my hips and look up and say towards Sora, "What you thinking?"
All right. Well,
As they're walking up,
I,
I'm gonna go ahead and fly up and.
Look, as you two
well,
walk up and
I have 2 spells that I can use that can help. I can either detect if there's magic inside the stone, inside the eye or if it's evil.
You two are talking. You do see kind of the flying form of Nahiri kind of fly above you. And
I say, Nahiri, wait.
I'll just kind of hover above them.
okay, just
What do you
flapping your
think?
wings.
Yeah, just hover.
Well,
Well,
if it's evil, that means it's alive. But if it's magic, I already think we know it's magic.
All right, then I will cast detect good and evil. Since you said 30 feet, that's the range. I can reach it.
You say,
So for the
Okay.
duration, if it's an if there's anything like, I guess if there's something living inside, if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, if there's a place of an object within 30 feet of you that has magic concentrated or desecrated, the magic can penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked by a 1-foot stone, 1 inch of common metal steel, and within
within 30 feet of you?
Yeah, so I'm seeing if obviously this undead is this thing is undead, but I'm trying to see the energy of like the stone.
Alright, if you go and cast your go and cast this, you sense there's a fiend above you.
I sense a fiend in the stone.
No, you sense there's a fiend above you.
She's technically humanoid. That's what.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Yeah,
that a fiend?
yeah.
Okay.
She just has devil blood, but she's not a fiend. She's a humanoid.
Pretty sure he goes, you do sense there's kind of a fey appearance up there. Undead, would it be only captures any undead or just...
Any undead within 30 feet.
Okay.
At 30
You
feet.
catch no sense of any undead. Nothing else.
Well, it's anything.
Any celestials?
Any-
You sense nothing?
Weird races.
Okay.
All right, so I know it's not evil or good. So, all right. I say
What you got?
I got nothing. There's not. I don't even sense the living undead in the creature.
Right.
So the stone is not evil or good.
Good job. All right, Nahiri, if you will, please proceed.
okay. All right, I'm going to get within 25 feet. Cast Mage Hand, and
Alright, you do see as you kind of get closer to the skull of this dragon, you do kind of looking around as you're flying, you do see a gem that seems to be in there.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and make it go grab it.
You're going to go grab it?
Yeah.
As soon as you cast Mage Hand, it goes in and it grabs it. As soon as it grabs it, the hand just disappears.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, you go do it again, you just see the hand just disappear
why.
every time it grabs this
That's why it dispelled.
gem.
Okay, I'm going to relay. My Mage Hand keeps disappearing?
I think that riddle of what she said is that we need that stone to dispel the magic. Maybe.
Oh. She curses in Elvish.
Right, plan B. And he takes his rod, clicks it, and extends and hands it over to you.
You gotta fly down to grab this rod.
It's 10 feet.
I think she'd just be fed up and grab the stone herself.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. As you kind of fly closer, as you get close to the skull, it's actually a little bigger than you. And you kind of next to it, and you do see in the side of the eye socket, you can actually reach in and grab this stone.
Wait, can I crawl into the eye socket?
Perhaps if you go and kind of go through the jaw, but you do see there's a stalactite through it. So if you go underneath, there might not be a lot of room.
Okay.
So you do see the stalactite kind of goes through the top part of the skull.
Yeah, okay, so it's not big enough for me to go into the eye socket.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna look like seeing if like this thing does anything, like look ready for a catching motion if something happens.
Yeah.
Oakley's gonna basically pull his rod back and take his shield and sword out in the ready.
Okay.
Alright, Nahiri's gonna yell down, "If I die, I'm haunting you guys." And I go and grab the stone.
Not likely. I have a ring of glowing that protects undead.
You go and reach and you kind of climb onto the skull, and you look in, you bring your arm in, and you reach all the way further up to your shoulder, and you feel the stone as you grab it. Do a strength check.
Oh, come on. I suck at strength. Oof. I'm gonna... Can I use lucky?
Yeah, you
You
always
can.
Mm-hmm.
What is my strength, actually? Yeah, no, that's a 0. So...
I mean, you have average
10.
strength.
10.
10.
Would a 10 work?
Kind of hard to pull, but then it kind of comes loose, and you kind of pull it out. And
Okay.
as you pull it towards you, you see a kind of a bluish, kind of looks to be kind of like a diamond, but it looks to be uncut and kind of more raw. But it looks like it's still in the shape, kind of like what you'd see like a diamond. It looks like a high sphere, kind of round, and you're holding it. It's kind of jagged.
Okay. Okay. I will put it in my bag of holding. The one that has a lock on it now. It's my new fancy lock.
All right. If you put it in the bag of holding, you notice it just falls in like its actual bag.
Son of a... Okay. Yeah, I'll fly down. Well, I didn't die.
What else did you have in your bag of holding? Just per chance?
Son of a bitch. Which one did I put it in? Did I say which one?
The one with the lock.
The one
The
with
lock?
the lock.
Well,
All
Got
my
some
weapons
nice-
are in there.
well, I mean, we don't know if it's gone, but
You do see that.
I'm gonna take it out.
All right, you just put it out. Okay.
Is my stuff still in there?
You gotta
I'm
put
looking.
your hand in there to
I'm
look.
putting my hand in there.
And you put it like in your other hand. You put the.
Yeah.
So you do feel your stuff in there.
I was gonna say.
how pissed would Ogre be if that happened to him?
Oh, yeah.
I have
But
so much shit in that bag.
he'd be more happy if that happened over accidentally picking up a bag of devouring.
Right.
So, Ogre's gonna yell up, "What is it?" So, what we
Oh, no,
thought
I
it
flew
was? Oh,
I
okay.
flew
You
down.
see, here,
Then I'm gonna walk-
Yeah, literally, like, I flew
down.
down and I took, you would see me, like, double checking my bag.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I just clicked my
Roll
bag.
inside.
Insight check? Yes.
Deception.
Claire, first, are you guys still away, or are you guys gonna? Is everyone else gonna come towards them?
I'm
or-
chilling
Yeah.
with Saoirse.
I'm like, what?
So Belle, you're gonna walk.
Yeah.
Okay. So Belle, you kind of approach the group as you see Jay fall
26.
down.
That's a nat 20.
So you roll a
26.
deception.
No.
Okay.
I'm not really hiding anything. I'm just,
You said, but you're lying about.
You saw
like,
the thing
the-
about-
oh, yeah. I'm just like,
You realize something did happen with the stone that Nahiri realized.
yeah, you would see me put it in my bag and then, like,
freak out. for
kind
a
of
second.
pause, take it out, switch,
You
then
can
I start
tell it didn't
rummaging.
do any damage, but
Right.
you can tell it was Nahiri was surprised.
Not any prevalent damage.
No.
Maybe inside the bag. Alright, spill it. What's wrong? You look panicked.
You see Belle kind of approach you, all three of you.
No, it was nothing. It was,
No, it was not nothing.
it,
Explain.
No, I put it in my bag. It actually went into my bag. Then everything was gone. I took it
A
out.
bag of holding.
Yes. I think it dispelled whatever magic this has.
If you don't mind handing me the gem, I can find out what spells are affecting the item.
Sure. You don't have to know.
All right.
Just gonna
Hands over to you.
sit down and cast Identify for 11 minutes on it.
Are you touching the gem, or are you gonna have the gem in front of you?
Well, was Nahiri... Well, you have to touch it.
You have to touch it.
Yeah, so I handed
Yeah.
it to Belle. So we're just going to sit around for 11 minutes while you cast?
Or do you have the card for Identify?
Is it touch? I don't know.
It is touch.
Yeah. Are you basing that off of anti-magic spell? I mean,
You're waiting. You realize the magic you're trying to cast is not working. You can roll an arcane.
Yeah.
Can I roll Arcane too?
Sure.
Oh, that's a non-nat 20.
That's 18.
Say both of you. You realize you both have read about this. You've heard of these crystals that they negate almost any spell. You've heard they negate spells. They're really rare. But with your identifying, you realize that you've never seen a stone. Just the feeling of it, this one's very powerful. This one can probably negate a great magic.
I'm just going to look at Belle. Belle, do you know what this is?
He nods a little bit more enthusiastically.
So what is it?
I've only ever read about these things, but it's... And I'll just say exactly what he said. Yeah.
Okay.
You can call it just an
Yeah.
so it's our
magic
key.
stone.
Yes.
I don't know if it... Does it look... Doesn't look like a dragon's eye, per se, though.
But it was in the socket
It
of
is
the
in the
dragon.
socket.
Yeah.
All right.
alright, to the castle.
All right.
I'm assuming Okri says it's loud enough, so I'm gonna try and get Saoirse to come along.
I look at to the rest. I'm fine, but do any of you need a rest to get your spells back?
Did I cast anything?
Don't think you did.
No, I did not cast spells last time.
Sure it did.
But you did. Yeah, how many spells?
You
Let's see.
got yours back, actually, because of the arcane recovery.
Nice.
You'd,
I was.
You're seriously going to speak up when he
No,
says
I
it?
wasn't going to say anything, but I was going to say, and at this, my crabs disappear.
Yep. So you see as you're kind of walking towards you, like scuttle, then nothing. You hear nothing. So, you see how the crabs are gone.
Oh,
The boss is gonna offer you her hand.
I take it.
Right.
Like,
Continue
thanks.
on.
so cute.
All right. I guess
You all
we're going.
gonna head to the castle.
Yeah, I guess we're going.
Right. Y'all, you're in the courtyard. You're gonna go and approach this castle. You do see there is a, just be kind of a stairway that leads up into the castle. As you get kind of closer to it, you see this is immaculately carved from stone. Someone's taking great care in making this castle.
I asked Okri, you're very well known in stone, Master Okri.
And as you look over to Okri, he's taken off one of his gauntlets, barehanded, basically touching and rubbing the stone in
Too lewd.
inspiration and admiration.
As you go and feel it is some of the smoothest stonework you've ever felt. You feel this was not done by tools.
This is not natural. I can't admire it anymore. Not handmade. No artisan craftsmanship into it at all.
But what if it was dwarven magic?
Are you assuming us dwarves
It's like,
would skimp out on professional work?
Yes.
We take pride in our work.
Not all dwarves.
I don't really...
The ones that take pride in crafting stonework, we do. The other ones I do not call dwarfs, and neither do the rest.
I just want to know what your interests were.
This has apparently been made by magic.
You do see, as you kind of gazing at it, you do see actually there's the stairs that lead up. There's kind of a railing, actually very thin for these stone rails. And it looks like it has kind of a elvish kind of a structure about it, elvish touch.
You said, was there like any etchings on the walls? Like, is there like a mural, I guess?
You don't see any like runes or glyphs or anything. You're just walking up the stairs right now, and you're getting to the large door. It looks to be like 12 feet tall.
The door is 12 feet tall?
Yeah. Yes, Nahiri.
Question. So, when Belle cast a detect magic, did the stone completely
Identify.
cancel it out, or?
You saw kind of you understood what the intention of what.
No,
Belle
would it
was
still be
trying to do.
going now? Though is my main question.
No.
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 No,
Oh, no.
it can't. Okay,
Yeah,
completely
no, it's going
canceled.
off.
Okay.
Also, it was
I thought
a
it
ritual.
lasted 10 minutes.
No, for a ritual, you have to cast it for 10 minutes plus the cast time.
So you continuously cast it until the end time,
Yeah.
and then you get the result.
Then you get the
identify.
result after 11 minutes.
Oh, okay. So you just get like that one object. You can't
Yeah.
like. Okay, I'm thinking of a different spell then.
So I'm gonna, I guess, go up to the door and
There's actually no door.
like a 12-foot
You just said there
door.
was
said
no
12
Oh,
feet.
door. I should say it's not door. Door
DL
frame.
guy.
Sorry. 12-foot door frame.
Gotta be
Sorry.
specific.
Okay.
So as you go up, there's really no doors. You just kind of go up to the top.
Okay.
You see down just looks like another dark
Okay. I've
Or-
put my gauntlet on, taking my sword out, and having my shield in front of me. I take the lead in a protective manner.
Should we do the bolts technique again?
Aye.
And I cast... I can fire an arrow, you can use
How
your bolts.
about this? And Balsa raises her free hand and casts dancing lights. I need to double check the range on that. I think it's 60 feet.
I was at 62.
120 feet.
Ooh.
That would have been helpful earlier. I'm
She just
glad we
glanced
have
at you.
that now.
You didn't tell us what you were doing earlier.
I didn't know they could cast that. Plus, they
never
were
asked.
preoccupied comforting Susha.
She's gonna move dancing lights past the threshold.
All right. As you do perform cat dance, I just makes just what's the wording on that? It just makes like 3
Three.
balls,
4.
4 balls. You see you see a ball to kind of go and make some magic. You see 4 balls of light. What color of the lights are that you'd make?
Soft pink.
Oh, you see a soft pink light go up and you're just setting them forward.
Yeah.
Right. You see they kind of go down this hallway and you see it kind of goes. Looks like they go a ways and looks like there's a split. And it looks like there's a larger room and then it kind of splits into.
By the way,
Wait
this is
until-
dim light, so
Okay.
just heads up.
That's fine.
So you kind of see it stops and looks like there is like 3 different ways you can go on the end of this hallway that you're looking through.
Can I roll to see if there's any traps?
You can. Are you guys gonna keep going forward or examine?
Do you-
I'm gonna take out. I'll put my sword away, and I'm gonna take out my rod, extend it 10 feet, and tap the floor like a blind man as we go forward, checking for traps.
Well, as you're pulling her out, I'm just going to ask, do you want me to scout ahead? I can go invisible.
It's best if we save that magic for enemies.
You do go forward. You do see as when the lights went down, you did see some stuff on the you see look like more a brazier on the wall. You kind of walk up, just blue light appears on it. Just because you get too close to it.
I give a small start.
Yeah, I literally go,
Do you think it was a? Do you think it was the person who lives here, or do you think maybe some magic that senses us?
Probably senses are pre-designed.
Can I roll Arcana on that?
You can.
I have a flat 0. Let's do this.
I'm gonna help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah. Sorry.
And you have
4.
advantage.
Nice.
Yeah. 14. 14.
Looking at it, pretty sure these might have been just more sensory lights. So you're gonna think if there is the magic and kind of going off of what you've seen so far, and you're just like, this is probably sensory magic. So
All right, I'm just
since
like,
you all kind of walked up to it and they just lit up, they didn't
All right.
seem to light up when the balls of light that he also sent. So
all right. I was just making sure like it wasn't like we know you're here lights pretty much like someone saw us. So all right, I just relay the information.
okay, so it tells you that probably just sensory. You guys see you're kind of walking down the hallway and you're coming up to it looks like it splits off. But you're kind of seeing the front view. Looks like there are kind of stairs that go down. It looks like there's so you're kind of looking through. Looks like there's a large so we got kind of let's say what is it a feasting hall. You do see there looks like there's on the far corner. Looks like there might be a spot where someone an elevated seat is. It's kind of far off. You have to get a closer look.
Is it empty?
From
room?
all you can see right now, there's no light, so it's kind of dim. Unless you still have your lights going
Yeah, I
forward.
should still have them up.
Going forward, all you can see is dim. Looks like a vast hall where you have
I cast
Isn't that
light
banquet
on.
hall?
I cast light on an arrow and just like shoot near the ground,
Okay.
just like farther out to see if like. I guess we're
Before either of that happens, I look behind us. Do I see anything?
You see those lights still on?
That's
Nothing
duration,
else.
right?
Nothing else.
That's
Okay.
right.
And you do see
We're
there's
not
two.
wearing-
It kind of
Yeah,
splits
we're
off
in.
to the
And
sides.
I
So
can
there's two
recast
hallways
it
that
every
one
time.
go to your left, one to your right.
No, it's not concentration.
Duration. Okay.
I can only do it once per time. All right, so I'm just gonna shoot one of my arrows like right next to where that floating seat was gonna be.
It's not a floating seat. It's elevated.
Elevated?
So it's basically, like it's a feast hall, and you'd have like tables. And this is where you'd understand the ruler of this castle would like sit often. If you're often thinking of like just courtrooms, you're like, all right, this is probably where they would sit.
I guess I will.
This chair is bigger and fancier than the others.
Yes.
How does the table look? Does it look like it's like a fancy table? Does it look like?
With the dim light, looks pretty nice. As you can tell from with the rest of the design of the castle so far, very well made. Definitely, probably as magical as Oakrey's pointing out. But
All right, I'm just gonna shoot the chair then. And
Shoot
then
your
while
chair?
like the elevated chair, because I guess it's far at the very end.
it's
of
up
the
on
room.
top of like a precipice where there's like pretty much stairs leading up to it.
Okay, so are we at so is that like on the other side of the room, like where like the
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm shooting at. So when the arrow goes, we'll try to see if there's anything around.
By the way, she would have kept her lights out. Like, Balsa would have kept her lights out in front of the party, like as we went down.
Oh, I know, but like just to see if it's more.
You should
Cool.
go
She's
out.
gonna shoot you an offended look when you shoot that arrow.
The lights. You do get a kind of get such a glare from a ball as you shoot.
Not
your-
really a glare, just kind of a disappointed look.
You do shoot there. It seems it goes, flies over, and just kind of lights up the room a little more, and then goes near the chair, and nothing happens.
All
You just
right.
see it glowing.
Anything pop out?
No.
All right.
Let's check the other room. This one seems empty.
So there's
Is there-
two hallways that leading out, one left and one right.
Does this feast room look been used for a while?
No, without going and getting a closer look,
I'll go get a closer look.
you're gonna walk down the stairs to it.
Yes.
Everyone else going with Sora?
I'll wait at the entrance.
We
I will
shouldn't
go with
split
Sora.
up
not
too
going.
much.
If
I'll
we
go
Go.
Sora.
We should go as a group.
By entrance, I meant entrance to the feast room.
Like you're going to be like by the stairs. Are you just going to walk down to this?
I
I'm gonna
will.
go with you.
All right, then I will cast lights on myself, and like I'll cast light on myself, like pretty much like. Oh yeah. Anyway, but I won't metagame, and
And all this time, I've had my lamp of the Everbright lamp, and I'm going to lift the hood.
What's the
Also,
range
it's
of
going to
your
kill her
ring?
legs.
The ring,
Yeah,
500 feet.
500 feet.
Yes.
You walk into this, it does light up. Undead
And
one.
I'm going to put my hand on your chest to stop you. And I look towards my hand on your chest, and the ring is lighting up dimly.
there you go.
And he kind of waves that in front of your head.
Is it
puts
the
his finger in front of his mouth in a shushing gesture.
Out of character, is that the undead or is that the fiend? one?
Undead.
Okay.
One looks like it has horns around it. One looks like it has a skull.
So
Okay.
you would
I'm
all
also
see
with
this
you guys.
lighting up ring on Oakley's hand. as
And
holds
he
it up.
kind of slowly holds it up for the group to see. And he has his finger in front of his mouth in a hushing gesture.
I grab the sending stone. And
Nice.
I go over to. So we know there is undead, but can you protect? Does that ring give you exact distance?
Anything within 500 feet.
How big is the room?
Seriously, what were you doing?
I tense up and kind of squeeze Balsa's hand a little tight.
You're gonna get a squeeze back, and she's gonna wince a little.
Okay.
From the arrow shot, how long is this room? How far is this mess hall? Pretty much.
Well, with the lights, I should tell this room's not actually as big as most of the feast halls. It actually looks kind of smaller. You just kind of look at it, it looks like the shadows are playing off, and you actually do see grand kind of pillars go up. It is more tall than wide.
Alright.
You actually see that there's you can actually see the build. Looks like this hallways go around, and looks like there's kind of a railing. They kind of go around, and you see there's actually stairways that lead to. It looks like probably you're guessing opposite towers, and there's a stairway behind this chair that goes up.
Alright.
You think from what you're seeing, there might be one that goes downwards.
Okay. Is there? So for like the table, is there like a cloth underneath? Is there like cloth blocking the? So can I see underneath the table?
You can, if you look underneath, if you have a light source.
I will shoot an arrow at the underneath the table.
You're making a light. Okay.
Yeah, put on my arrow. Just
Okay. You go and shoot underneath the table, and you look over. You see this table and all the chairs. Everything's been made of stone. As you do see that there actually is some metal, though. Just start peering. Okay, you don't have to roll. You can tell this is actually the ore from the stone has actually been manipulated and put in positions on all the furniture. It's been kind of manipulated and refined into actual metal.
Okay. Does he see anything underneath?
You look down, there's nothing underneath.
okay.
You do see
So-
there's dust on this table and everything.
How big is this room as well?
Going across, it's probably about 50 feet going across, and then it goes up and there's rails. You can see the hallways would lead, and they go behind these rails.
How big is the roof in front of it? Like the roof, the
ceiling?
The ceiling. Yeah, that's
So
what.
you go up about 60 feet.
Okay. It's 50 by 60, so
To the other side, it's about another 40 feet. It's
I
like
say
50 by 40.
I'll use
60
this.
up.
I'll use the sending stone for Okri, and I say, I'm gonna head on ahead.
It seems this room is clear. The undead might be in the other rooms.
All right. So I'm gonna start walking a little bit closer, and
Before you do, so who's over on the stairway? So Saoirse, Belle, and Belle. So you do see Sora kind of walking forward more.
Do I hear anything? Because I'm.
Are you guys speaking out loud with each other?
no, we're using
Sending
the
stones.
sending stone
Okay.
because we don't want to.
I'm listening more than I'm keeping an eye out.
Okay, you hear nothing. You hear just earth tones.
Just earth
Kind
tones.
of guessing just maybe there's sounds of the earth around you.
Okay.
Maybe some caverns. Maybe a couple like a scuttle from a creature. Maybe kind of like a bat. Here.
Can
But-
we... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say before Sora starts moving, she's gonna put her hand out on the sending stone. Ask, so I do have this ability we can try. If we want to be stealthy, I can cast Pass Without Trace. This will help with us being. It will help with sneaking, essentially.
How long shall it last?
An hour.
Is that one target?
No, it's an
It's
area of
multiple.
effect.
Oh,
Then
okay.
10 feet, I believe. 10 square feet.
It just says, creature within 30 feet of me.
30
So
feet. Nice,
anyone
okay.
I want. Yeah.
Is it concentration
So-
or duration?
Concentration.
Okay.
But yeah, it would give you essentially a plus 10 to dexterity and stealth checks.
Okru would speak up about the sending stone and say, that might be the best idea, but it seems that this room is clear, unless there is something hiding behind whatever that thing is, the throne. It is truly not a throne.
So, as I'm going closer,
Yeah, go and after you touch, kind of look at the table, touch it. Some brazier on the side, just they light up. Same blue flames.
Start again.
I see. Alright.
Yeah, you should see when they light up. Actually, more light, lighting up down and going closer to the throne room. They just light up.
Can you read out Pass Without Trace?
Actually, let me pull it up in the book. I only have part of the still on my phone.
Also, I want to clarify who has the Dispel Stone.
I thought you did.
You do.
Okay, just want to make
Yeah.
sure that
Yeah.
Nahiri didn't like reach back for it or anything.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you never gave it back to me.
The
huh?
You never
lights
asked
light
for it.
up. You do just look around. There's more design actually in this kind of grand hall, as you'd call it, of the ore. And it looks like there's actual gems, earth gems, that are adorn the walls. You kind of look up. They kind of go above you. There's actually a picture above you.
Look at the picture.
And it seems that there's 7 individuals. Kind
I'm
of
also looking at the
in
picture.
a circle above you. You do see 7 individuals. It's very well done. It's not like I guess it's not like a perfect representation. Like there's not like super fine features, but you can tell they are humanoids. And you do see there's 7 individuals in a circle. You do see one of them holding a staff. Looks to be an older gentleman. There's an elf. You do see what looks to be a dwarf. There's a dark figure. It looks like they're actually they have long hair. They're wearing a long dark dress. Actually, they have a cup and a book.
I'm staring at the ceiling too. Do I see anything else about this?
Besides them, you can roll a history if you want.
Sure.
Yes. I'm very far, so you can.
Oh, he's lucky. Oh, it's much better. I rolled a 27.
11.
There we go.
14.
20. Not nat.
Who rolled
24.
16.
So 11. You do know that you heard stories that these are the 7 companions. As you're looking at them all, you do recognize from the descriptions of the tales you've heard. You rolled 16. So 16. You do recognize some of the forms. You do recognize.
Also, while you're looking at that, I want to know, since I have mage armor casted on myself, do I notice that I don't feel as protected? If I'm...
Did you put it in a bag, or are you actually holding the stone?
I don't really think I have... What do I have?
You would have a normal bag.
Yeah, just shove it in a normal bag.
You do feel you have your actual
Okay, I just want to
mage
check.
armor all going up.
Okay.
Cool.
You
Did still
realize
want
if you
the spell?
touch it, it would take away
Did
it.
you still want that spell?
Yeah, just
So-
read it out shortly. What's the...
Yeah. So the description is a veil of shadows and silence radiance from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including me, has plus 10 to dexterity checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
Okay.
So you're 16, you do, looking at these commands, you do recognize the form of a Marilyn Sephiron. Of the elven, and you do recognize her. You tell the names of the others, but you recall reading on that she was the one who taught, actually, High King Faustin magic. It was one of his companions. What did you roll?
14.
14? You pretty much recall the same thing. You can actually tell, you do recognize the form of Adonis. You see he has a shield with him.
20, 24.
20, 24, would you roll
11.
11?
You already told me.
Okay.
27.
20, 24.
She had
So-
27.
Yeah, so you're 20, with your 20, you do know. Oh, were you gonna?
Yeah, you said that this was like the companions were like from 130 years ago or something.
Yes.
Elsa's frowning to herself.
Okay. So you notice with 20, you do see that you can tell you've heard of Joffrin Kreider.
Which one is he?
You kind of remember, you do see kind of a red-haired young man in this one of the pictures. He seems to have a kind of a sword, and kind of a sword. It kind of has more of a kind of robe around him. It looks to be kind of armored. You do recall that you've heard tales of he was a prophet of some sort. He was able to see the future. Through 24, you know that one of your relatives, Durian Dragonbane, was one of the companions. One of your ancestors.
Okay.
You do.
Would I also know the other figures?
You do. Yeah, you know all the figures.
Okay.
So you
I'm gonna start pointing them off and naming them off to everyone.
Okay. You also notice all of them, and you kind of name off. None of you can name one of the ones on the bottom, though.
Not even myself?
You see him, and you kind of call it. You can't remember their name.
What do they look like?
What do they look like?
They seem to be of a kind of heavily armored figure. From what you can tell from the build, it looks like they were probably a paladin or a cleric of high renown, but you can't recall their name.
What symbol do they have on their armor of their god?
You can't tell.
Like, what does it look like?
Is there one?
There's really no symbol. You see there's
no symbol, okay.
kind of levels, but you're like, oh, I've heard these ones, and you're like, I can't remember that one.
Okay, so it's just a knight. I wouldn't think it's a cleric or a paladin then, if there's no holy symbol.
Okay. So you just see
None of us would.
Okay. So you just see it would be.
But there are ways to indicate that someone is holy through art.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's kind of
Halo.
light up behind them.
Do they have like a halo?
Yeah, you would see like the halo and there's light behind them, so you'd be like, but you can't recall their name.
Is the frown on Nubalsa's face apparent?
Yeah.
Is she hiding it?
She's not hiding it. She's just frowning to herself.
Well, it's going.
You would also notice the shield that you're guessing is Adonis. It's not the shield of Utherinsia.
Okay. This is way beforehand.
So
I'm gonna keep walking and try to get around the elevated seat behind it.
okay. Did you were you gonna cast your spell, Nahiri?
I didn't get a response from the others, so no.
Okay.
Okri would say to you, let's do that after we leave this room. Here's that this room is already clear.
Okay.
So we're going to be prepared with his weapons ready, and when he's about to approach behind the, because that's the backside, because we don't know if there's something there.
Okay. You do wish you kind of approach the raised dais with the kind of raised seat. There's more dust on it. You see this chamber hasn't been used for quite a while. You do go behind it. You do see there is stairways. It looks one that leads up. There's one that leads down.
And I see you looking behind it, so I'm going to use my sending stone to you, Sora. Did you find anything?
There are stairs going up and down behind the elevated seat.
And Okri's going to take out a coin.
My dice said no.
The bloody two.
I think we should go up.
I have I use the sending stone and I'll group. If you all are trying to be sneaky, I can probably be as bait. And see if I can lure them out.
But you don't wear armor.
I don't need it.
You would be more sneaky than I would be.
Well,
I
feel
would be
free
the
to
better
roll a
bait.
gut check if you want.
Me?
I said anyone.
Anybody?
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
As that's happening, I would ask also, is there really a need to be sneaky? As far as we know, whoever is doing this is trapped.
20.
19.
Do we...
20 nice.
You remember part of the riddle said something about going to the down.
Oh, that's right.
And Okri would say, oh, I must have forgotten something. I believe we should go down.
You look at your coin as obviously said going up.
Yeah. And I kind of slowly flip it over. Right, down. Down it is.
Double-sided coin. Oh, I picked the wrong one.
He's not a charlatan.
So you go. I'm gonna say you're all kind of have all of you kind of gone forward? Did you go forward and follow the group? Mm-hmm. You're kind of looking down the staircases. They're pretty much going both. One goes up, kind of like a spiral. See that one goes up, looks to be like a tower. The other one goes down.
All right.
Kind of spirals around. You do see as you approach it, there's a light, another blue flame lights up.
All right.
If I take the lead and act as bait, and he points towards Nahiri, you cast that spell. And when all eyes are on me, you jump on the enemy.
Say, what if... I know that's for this riddle that we need to go down and free her, but what if there's something more important that we can know about this entity here that's upstairs or something there to find out?
That's a possibility.
I think it would be best that we first find out, if we can, more information on who exactly is trapped. I don't want that stone going near that door until we know who it is.
Alright, but I have a condition. We're going upstairs and downstairs. We'll need a rear guard and a front guard. I will be either one of them. I suggest you pick which one you want to be. And he looks towards Sora.
I guess I'll be front guard then.
Very well. If we get ambushed, at least we will know.
So you guys all going to gather? You guys, which way you guys headed?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
And I'll be taking the back, and I'll be walking upstairs backwards, kind of holding my shield, and keeping a lookout.
All right. What's the order you guys are going up?
Ebulsa's near the front.
Yeah.
All right. So Sora's going first. All right. So it's Sora, Saoirse, Ebulsa.
Do you want to be right behind Sora or behind?
Sure.
Okay. I will be behind
Ebulsa.
Yeah.
Right. Nahiri, Belle, and Oakley. Just kind of all making your way up this spiral staircase, stone staircase. Actually, it's kind of long. It's kind of, you're like, okay, you're getting ready, you're getting ready, and you're just like, and it just keeps going.
Is there the Mario theme? The
That's what I was thinking.
No.
Backwards long jump up the stairs.
And so you make your way up top, and so you get up there, two more flames, blue flames will appear as you make your way up there, Sora.
All right. When I get up there in those blue flames, is there like a doorway or is it...
You do see a door.
A door or a doorway?
There's actually a door.
Okay.
What?
It looks to be a stone door, and actually you see there's metal, looks like as the hinges, and there's actually could be a large lock on this door, and as you approach it, you do see there's glyphs actually on it as well.
I halt him and I say, door up ahead, and two more braziers lit up.
Ebulsa's gonna look under Sora's extended arm.
You can see quite clearly.
What are the glyphs in Elven or anything?
Looking
What are
at these, you can tell there's some in Elvish. From what you're saying, it looks like they're kind of enchantments of Earth. They say they're locked.
You just hear over the sending stone. Door's locked.
All right, can I look over? What? Can I read any of it?
You do see what language you speak.
Let's see. Common, Infernal, Elvish, and Sylvan. And then some Draconic.
You do see Infernal. You would see Draconic. They all kind of say it's locked and do not enter. Because you're kind of, all these languages saying, there's even Dwarvish is saying, I basically find there's a whole bunch of different languages say do not enter.
I stick my head around to listen in if there's anything, if I can hear anything.
You hear nothing. It's cold stone.
Oakley kind of quietly speaks up and says, "Have you tried knocking?"
Don't knock.
You kind of hit this solid stone. Really nothing happens.
Do we know that Saoirse can scry? Is that a situation?
You've never done that before.
I do have a mirror, but I've never used it.
Did you pay the 1,000 for it? Nice.
Are you going to show us it, or
so
not really?
The thing is, scrying's not going to work.
It has to be a person.
Or a location you've been to.
Oh.
Yeah. But no.
Okay.
I know full well scrying wouldn't work, but...
Alright.
Okay. So, you're going to do everything. You're going to approach. You can see there's... kind of see the kind of bridge to the side of the fire flame. You see this one door is all that's up here.
How wide is the door?
Good 10 feet. Pretty big door. And you see the kind of the hinges on it are Looks to be very durable and they're kind of a thick metal. As you're looking at it.
What's the lock look like?
Same. You see a very thick, metal lock. It's actually pretty big, sizable. It looks like it's 2 feet and it goes down. It's like 2 by 2 feet.
I look over. Does Oakrey's ring still glow?
As you went up here, no, it stopped glowing.
It stopped glowing.
No, it is actually still red.
Still red.
Which one? The undead one?
Undead one is still red.
It would be a faint white of the skull glowing.
Okay.
Evil's piping up. It's gonna say, I think we should leave that door alone.
Yeah. This is saying do not enter in multiple languages. I think it's best to leave it alone. Whatever's sealed in there, it needs to stay in there.
Belle, it's your call. What do you want to do?
I see no point in opening it if something has warned us against doing so. Unless we go downstairs and find out that we must open the door up here.
All right, downstairs it is then.
All right.
We do have a key for the door. I assume the gem would work for it. But we can find out later maybe, but I don't really want to.
Downstairs.
Yes.
Oakrey starts
Please.
heading forward and says, as we're walking, once we make it to the halfway point, I suggest Nahiri cast that spell and I shall be the bait.
Sounds good. Remember, it's only for an hour.
Hopefully it doesn't take that long to get downstairs.
Oh, please no.
Are you sure you
Make
don't
your
want
way
me to
back
use
down.
mage as well?
Sure.
All right.
2 heads are better than 1.
So you make your way down. You're back to the kind of grand hall, if you will. Then you see the stairs that lead downward. You do see as you walk back up, one of the light just lights up as it went off.
Oh,
Turns back
because, yeah.
on.
Okay.
What's the radius been on those? Just curious.
You can roll Arcana if you want.
I just want to know, like,
No,
approximately
this is
what.
the light.
You see,
Yeah.
once you get within like 15 feet of it, they light up.
Yeah, I was just curious.
How far does it light up to?
It's like spell light, so it's like 20 feet.
20 feet? Okay.
20 dim light.
All right.
I can still see.
Then.
Cool. A lot of us
All
have
right.
dark
So I guess me and him will be. Do you want to go shoulder to
So you gotta
shoulder?
cast your
Who's
spell.
me and him?
I meant sorry, Oakrey and Sora. Sorry.
Okay.
Just vaguely point in the center.
So, Nahiri, do you cast your spell? When you guys
Yeah.
get down?
Once we get to the room, I'll cast it.
You do see Nahiri casting the spell as you made this halfway point.
Cool. Y'all get +10 to stealth.
Cool.
Time to
for
roll
stupidly
stuff.
high stealth roll.
Oakrey is going to help whoever wants it for their stealth checks.
I will help whoever needs help too. Sorry.
So it's a 33.
I will.
wow.
I will help.
Oh, we
also
never
guys
did
too.
recheck my stealth. What was it? Was it 13 or 14?
You can't
What's your
ask
roll?
me to. I'm not
so you
keeping
might
track
add
of your
my stealth
character.
No,
plus
last time we
Just
talked because we
roll
had
plus
no. I
10.
think it was Cookie. We
Is that what you
do
roll?
one more than
16?
mine.
Yes.
So 16
Yeah,
plus.
I'm telling you that
30.
you're... Okay,
30.
can I see your
so you should
sheet?
have 14.
14. Okay, yeah. No, because that. Can I borrow your pencil?
Yes.
Because I remember something was off about your character
Yeah.
sheet. Did you fix
Yeah.
that?
That's what I was doing now.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you mind if I double check?
So, who rolled for what for stuff?
Got a 33.
So,
The minimum I could have gotten with that, with the 1, would have been 24.
stealth. Can anyone beat 33?
Yeah, give me a second.
You gotta roll. Yeah. What'd you
Do you
roll?
need help?
14 plus 10.
36.
36?
Can I see
Alright.
your character sheet?
Yeah. I want to
Yeah.
see. What did you roll?
12.
Wait, a 12.
Okay. And they have expertise in it, so
Yeah.
it's not 18.
That's
No, that's a 14.
Yeah, that one's 14. So
so you rolled a 12, so it'd be
That's
26.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
I forgot
Yeah.
about the plus 10. Sorry, I'm sorry.
well, no. So okay, that's 8 plus 4.
That's 12.
12.
Yeah, so that's what your stealth would be.
Doesn't?
You
But I
have-
also have my boots.
your boots give you advantage, nothing else.
No.
No,
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
no.
I always forget about the bed
So you have so you have a 32.
But you might have a 13.
34.
If you have a luck stone.
If you're attuned to it
You
right
have
now.
a luck stone?
Did you buy it?
But you were looking for something like that.
Yes, I did get a luck stone.
Okay, so you have a
Okay,
13.
you
Wait,
have a
no,
thir-
did I?
I don't know.
Hold on. Wait, my stuff is on there. I have it between 2 different pages.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure I got a luck stone last time, didn't I?
Luck of trickery, stone of good luck. Yes,
Yeah,
you do.
you
Yeah.
do.
So you would have a 13, not a 14.
So
Okay.
35.
Oh, I thought your
Let me do my advantage. real quick.
dexterity was maxed.
Oh, no.
It is not.
35.
Mine.
So, and also, what'd you roll?
33.
33. Anyone 33 to 30?
You got 30.
30.
And what did you get?
25.
Put a +4 to that. I guidance you.
Oh, thanks.
So 30.
29.
You got 29, Bill?
Yes.
All right, Bill has 29.
Something.
Who has, what do you have, Zora?
We're not rolling. We're going straight.
We're the bait.
We're bait.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you go further down, so you're not stealthy at all?
Nope.
Nope. We're...
So you're
I'm gonna
staying-
talk in a loud, gruff voice and talk
What's the range of that
about
spell?
dwarven things.
30 feet.
30
Anyone,
feet?
yeah.
If there's only
Those
30 feet of you?
Yeah, anyone I choose within 30 feet. So
Okay.
that's everyone here.
So are you going to go
Besides
beyond
us
this
two.
30 feet, or
No.
how far?
No, they,
Oh,
just
we're
don't,
going.
they don't
We're
have
just-
to roll stealth. It's
No,
like,
we're bait.
I know,
We
we're
just want
bait,
that.
yeah.
We don't...
Oh, you guys. Okay, so
Yeah.
then. Yeah.
You can still hit them with it. They just don't.
We just
need to
don't.
use
We
it.
just don't need to use it.
Yep.
You can.
Yeah, it's still there if you want.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. All right.
You're making your way down, kind of walking down. You see another light, just lights up. Kind of as you get close to it, you see another one. And then you kind of go by. You get going down. You see the lights, and you see as you get closer. There looks like there's one that was kind of looks like there might have been one worse, but it's broken. So there's no light appears.
I'm gonna investigate that, how it was broken.
I'll help you and give you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
First one was a that one. Thank you for helping me. Second one is a 13 plus 2, so that's 15.
15.
Looks like someone smacked it with a hammer, or something blunt.
Okay.
I think they crushed it,
All right.
and you
We're
kind
not alone.
of keep going, and you
I
see
say
there's
that
another
in the
one.
sending stone.
So then I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay.
So you all hear he says we're not alone, and kind of keep going. You see there's another crushed one. You kind of see there's a bottom floor, and you kind of get to the bottom floor, and as you're looking out, you see there's actually look like the other ones look like they were crushed as well.
How far?
What you can see.
Is this spiraling down?
No, you're on the bottom floor now.
Oh, we're on the bottom floor. What do we see?
Who has night vision between you two?
Yeah, is this like pitch
Oh,
darkness?
they got there first, so
Yeah.
I'd say they're the ahead of you.
We
Night
both
vision. How far accusing?
Up to... So let me check.
I believe it's 60 feet for basic.
Basic and then dim light after that. Let me double check though.
it should be 60.
You can see dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were a bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light. So everywhere I can see is dim light for me. And you can't discern color or darkness. Color in darkness, only shades of gray. So I see everything.
Okay. So you go down, you step down, and you're kind of a crush, you're stepping on something. As you look down, you just see bones.
I don't think they want to be in the light. So, let there be light. Remember the lamps I gave
Yeah.
you? I gave one to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's light it up and be loud as fuck.
Sora says and looks to you and says, fuck yeah. And
So we light our lamps of revealing.
All right.
So if there's anything visible or stuff like that.
Okay.
And on top of that, I'm going to start walking and clanging my shield. I'm not afraid of any ghosts. Nope, nope, nope. Not me. No one can fear me.
I'll say,
I'm not afraid. No, no. That's. It's like,
I go,
isn't that right, Sora?
I say, my ancestors are not afraid of your kind.
Hey, am I close enough to hear Okri? Can I insight check him?
You can. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're definitely here.
Nat 20.
You know he's a little bit afraid of undead.
Okay.
I am afraid of
you-
ghosts.
He's brave enough to go forward and be bait.
So Okri and So are making this. Everyone else, you kind of hear them. You can tell they're on the as you kind of approach the bottom floor. You can see they're making a lot of noise and being the bait, as they said. And you four approach, you do see there's actually bones kind of all scattered across the
I
bottom floor.
stop at the. Wait. What was the order going down?
Wow.
Should be the.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Some of you.
unless
I
we
think y'all,
switch
you four
spots.
were all going just together. You were just sneaking behind them.
I guess I stop immediately when I see the bones beneath the stairs, and I immediately flatten myself against the side of the pillar.
Do you have night vision?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you do not see bones.
Yeah,
What?
Only
bones.
one.
But
Nope, you would not.
your lights are on.
We were a
Their
bit
faces.
different. You would see the bones around me.
How
Yeah.
light is your torches?
So, okay, if they're lit, the hood has not been raised. 5 feet dimness around us.
Okay.
Okay,
So
never
around
mind.
us,
So
you
you
see
would
bones
see-
around
So you
us.
see bones around
Yes.
them, and
I don't-
after
alright,
you take
then
a
never
step,
mind.
you hear a crunch. You know that is not a stick. That is a bone.
What kind of bones are they?
Do you have vision?
Yes.
All right. Those have night vision. You do see lots of human bones.
Okay, so like I freeze in my tracks and like start like breathing.
Do any of them look
It's like they've been
fresh?
drinking nothing but bone hurting juice.
No, from what you can see
Please
with the
don't.
5, with the so Okri and sort of what you can see, none of them really look fresh. You do see sometimes there's piles of them gathered up, and you. Okri, you can tell as you're just walking forward, you can tell there's a large pile in the middle of a room.
Another thing. And my ring?
It is still going.
Okay. Another thing. Are there any runes on these bones?
When you're looking around, you don't see any ruins on them.
So I see this big pile of bones.
Yes. Oh, do you have night vision?
Yes, with the goggles of the night.
Okay. So everyone else, as you kind of approached in there, yeah, so you do see that Okri and Sora kind of ahead. And
I have not moved.
As I'm
I have-
screaming,
Are
You
you
don't
gonna,
lift
I
the
have
hood?
frozen.
before that, seriously, are you gonna reach down and grab one of these things? Where you stepped on, or
No, I'm gonna. I hear the crunch. I step off, and I'm going to kneel down at the foot of the stairs and like.
Before you like kneel, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder, being like, just don't.
And I lift the hood of the lamp of revealing, and I give a nod to
I do the
Sierra.
same thing.
I mean, Sora.
Zora.
Zara.
Sora.
as you
Zora.
lift it. What's your AC, Sora?
My AC is a 20.
You feel just you hear a loud bang and you hit in the chest, and you take.
Oh boy.
That was right in my ear.
Sorry. And you take a 8 plus. You see the damage on that. That's 4. So you take 12 points of damage.
What kind? Necrotic? I'm
That's
gonna say.
necrotic.
Yeah. Okay.
As you kind of get shot, you feel like the kind of some of the life is just, you can feel like it's draining and sapping your strength.
I look over and see what happened.
Do I know what direction it came from?
As when you reveal the lantern, you do see there's a figure. It looks like
It's on my belt.
so you see as you look towards you in the light from it, you do see there's a figure. It looks like they're in a bone full plate mail.
I'm gonna throw a freaking hand axe at him.
And roll initiative.
All right. Dang. I mean, I could have rolled. Since I can't get
I'm using
surprised
lucky.
if I use a rage. So never mind.
This initiative
Nice.
is going to be sort of round after, as you have all been caught in a surprise round.
Except for me.
What about them?
They're
You
farther
can't
up.
see in the dark.
They can hear.
I can hear, and I've
can
cried.
hear.
I cried out at
So
the
they
sound of
wouldn't
the
be caught in a
explosion.
surprise round. That's exactly how the rules are.
Yeah.
That work even in the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dark.
If
I
we
can't
know,
hear anything.
since he already attacked me,
If their stealth roll is beaten by their passive perception, then they are not in the surprise round of being immobile. They're
also,
not surprised. That's how that works.
he already announced himself when he attacked me. So technically, the surprise round was already.
say,
Yeah.
So, because your stealth rolls, Saoirse, Nahiri, Balsa, and Bell, you've not been caught up. But Okri and Sora, you are being attacked a couple more times.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Would my passive 16 catch them?
catch
Their stealth roll.
passive perception. You for that one.
Oh, there's
And
more.
You catch one of them.
There's
Okay.
more.
So as you see two over by next to Sora, so what's your passive?
My pass is a 15.
All right, Sora. So Sora, okay, as you're looking, you do see one of these piles just get up, and you see a large, hulking body. It looks to be just made of just skeletons,
Oh,
and it kind of just rises up, and you both react, and then another one pops up and kind of attacks you over here.
Rattle me bones!
spooky, scary, scary.
Okay. That does actually. What's your AC? Okri?
25.
Super high.
I think.
I know.
25, yeah.
All right. 25. Let me check. Let me just do this attack. And
Scary skeletons.
plus...
Yeah. You don't want to fight dancing skeletons?
I always want to fight Deborah.
Does hit you.
Does hit me. Okay.
Yep, we do hit you. And you take 2d6. As you're getting attacked. 2d6 plus 3. You take 8 damage as you feel this one
do
is-
keep in mind,
Yes.
if the one that is attacking me, I did not know that it was there, it has advantage.
Yeah.
Just to be fair.
I know.
Oh, okay,
So-
then.
So it attacks you, take 8 damage. You see this another form appear over next to you. Same hulking bone
How does it
construct. Seems it pulls his arm up and slashes at you, and you just
So it's
can't
moving
raise
up,
your
so-
shield up enough, so it just kind of slashes you.
Okay.
Oh. And it goes through, and then attacks again. Alright, that would also hit. And with that, you take another 12 damage.
Okay.
Oh, and then with each of those attacks, you also take
Oh yeah.
5, and you take another 10. When you feel the slashes, it's another 10 damage. Necrotic, you feel the slashes, they'll kind of be draining, sapping the strength from you.
Jeez. Okay.
And with that, comedy will be joined, and we're going to end this episode here.
I'm going to use a
Well,
inspiration.
wait. I think we're gonna wait.
Okay.
Yep, so thank you for joining us for this episode of Swordfeed Adventures, and join us for the next episode. Thank you.